I think what you've seen over the last 18 months is no new evidence to suggest that this evolved from nature. Haven't seen any evidence of it being associated with any of the animal species they've tested, over 80,000 animals. But we have seen growing evidence to support that this in fact was a consequence of a laboratory leak. So I continue to believe of the two hypotheses that the laboratory leak is the most likely origin of this virus. It's in a way tragic because you would then say that this pandemic was caused in a way by science, not necessarily by nature. And I eventually believe we are going to determine the bulk of evidence will be such that I personally think the answer will be that unfortunately this virus emerged as a consequence of experiments in a laboratory where the virus learned and was educated to infect human cells efficiently. I've said before, it's very interesting that SARS, which has been here since 2003, went from a bat to a civet cat to humans, but it never learned how to go to human. In 2021, we've had less than 10,000 cases. Same with MERS. It went from a bat to a camel to humans, and now, 8 years later, less than 10,000 cases. But this virus immediately had enormous infectivity for humans. Yeah. Probably one of the most, if not I think second or third most infectious virus for humans. I think that should raise suspicion that somehow this virus was given that opportunity to learn that, and I think that was learned in the laboratory. So, sadly, I'm going to predict that, within, 2, 3, 4 months, we're going to have another variant, and that variant's going to be more infectious than the Delta variant.
That's very frightening, that you think that there's something worse that could be coming. And it also it just points in the direction so strongly. We have to understand how this was engineered, whether or not it was leaked or something even more nefarious. There's, obviously the discussion that there was a military element to that lab.